Let me ask you about Sarah Palin and the media. Yesterday, Nicole Wallace suggested that she was sitting right there and told Jay Carney, Time Magazine, Sarah Palin doesn't have to talk to you. She doesn't have to talk to the press. We've got Joe Biden coming up on Meet the Press this Sunday. Can we expect Sarah Palin on Meet the Press and other one-on-one interviews throughout the course of this campaign?
We're going to do whatever we think is the best to win. We have 60 days left. And if we think it's a good idea to go out there and do those shows, we'll do them.
Can you avoid it?
If we think it's a good idea to go out and travel around, we can afford anything we want to do.
All right.
Rick, this weekend, Obama's on a Sunday show. McCain's on a Sunday show. Biden's on a Sunday show. Is that an issue? The fact that
Let me ask you this. What Sunday show did Joe Biden do right after he was nominated?
Let me ask you this.
I'm sorry.
No, you're right. No. I'm just saying, you sounded like you might.
What are you saying, Chuck?
You sounded like you weren't definitely committing to the fact that she might feel the need to do all these one-on-one interviews.
Oh, I'd never commit to anything in the future. I mean, look, our strategy is in our hands, not the media's. We're going to do what's in our best interest to try and win this election. If we think going on these TV shows are in our best interest, we'll do them.
Is it possible it's in your best?
We won't.
Well, what are you saying? If you don't put her out there and have her answer real questions.
I never said I wasn't going to put her out there.
But
and it sounds, Rick, like you're saying, again, if it suits our purposes, we'll talk to the press. If it doesn't, we don't have to.
We give a lot of access to the press. We give a lot more access to the press than the Barack Obama campaign does.
Yeah.
We're going to do what we think is in our best interest. If that means access to the press, we'll give it to you.
And if it means that access could hurt the campaign, you will protect her? Because that's what it may, some might think.
Look, you guys get to report anything you want to report about this election. You know, there are no strings attached to our coverage. We don't sit there and say to you guys, hey, look, if you don't report nicely, we're not going to see you. You report what you report.
Rick,
we do what we're going to do.
Rick, how can
if you want to hammer us. But you know what? You do that anyway, so knock yourselves out.
How can you not put her out there for a network interview? I mean, we want to hear from her.
Whoever said we were never going to put her out? Let's be realistic here. How many network interviews did Joe Biden do in the first 7 days of his vice presidency?
I think Joe Biden would do as many network interviews.
But he didn't do them. That's the whole point. I mean, don't recreate a new strategy. The reality is, these guys are brand new to the system. These guys have just come off the trail. We didn't say, oh, where's Joe Biden? Why isn't he doing interviews? I mean, come on. Let's have fair treatment to these candidates. Joe Biden didn't do a single interview until a week after his nomination.
David Gregg.